the future of co-op kennels. So we finally got to a point where we're producing dogs that we really like. And you know, we got the structure, we got the headpiece, and these are just puppies. They don't want to go in there and eat their chicken. But we finally there, y'all. We producing some shit now. I know it's kind of messed up down here, but hey, it wasn't me. It was these dang on dogs. It was these dang on doggies. Some beautiful dogs, man. From here on out, we're producing nothing but the most top quality of dogs. Most top quality, y'all. So a lot of people think that their camp is somewhere. Our camp ain't all the way there yet. And you know, when you're in this game, you're never all the way there. But what I'll say is, we gonna be making straight up power moves from here on out. Any dog that doesn't fit the standard or our standard, we will only be breeding top standard dogs. These guys right here are 6 weeks old. And look, see, this is what I'm saying. And they chewing on the step. But we got a whole new facilities coming. We working on it. And if we don't get it really soon, the longer the wait, the better the facility we're gonna get, because we'll just be able to prove that we can afford bigger and better facilities as time goes by, because we'll be able to make more and more money, simply put. But as you can see, the quality is here. They got chicken in there. They don't know their chicken is in there because they've been running around. They've been so pressed on getting out that now he realizes his chicken is in there. Or her. Oh, they don't want the chicken. They had hamburgers. They had macaroni and cheese for breakfast. They had macaroni and cheese. They got a little tray that they destroyed. They destroyed everything. But as you can see, y'all, we got it. We're producing high quality dogs, man. And as you can see, these dogs got the head, they got the bone, you know, they got everything we've been looking for at 6 weeks old. And it's just a beautiful thing, you know, to finally painstakingly produce the dogs we want to produce with our own blood. You know, with our own blood. So it is what it is, man. A lot of people, man, you know, you look out for people, you look for people for help and different things, but you can't really look to people for help. You gotta look to people for inspiration. Cause you're on your own out here in this game, man. But you just gotta produce the best that you can produce. Sometimes you just gotta produce the best that you can produce, and try not to do too much outcrossing with other bloods. Stick to your bloodline. Because I believed in my bloodlines that I have here, and I was able to produce some shit now. You know, we got a nice facility coming, so for all those who's looking down on the facilities or think they got something, just know I might be getting something better or equal to or better than the best facilities out. When it comes to these dogs, we only producing the best from here on out, man. We're not playing. We're not gonna keep relying on the bloodline alone. We rely on our bloodlines. We're gonna rely on track records. And what I mean by that is we're gonna rely on dogs that have produced the right stuff, or the stuff that we're looking for, the top quality stuff that everybody's looking for. That's what we're gonna rely on, not just the bloodline, because we've been purely just relying on the fact that we have some great bloodlines, and it took us a long time to get here. I don't even know really we stumbled upon this, because we didn't even try to. This was an accidental breeding. Like, we didn't do this on purpose, but it turned out to be like what we're really looking for. Now, the height, as far as the height of these dogs, I don't know yet, but these dogs definitely have the large growth gene. 6 weeks old. I'm not sure how much they weigh. I didn't weigh them in a while. Last time I weighed them, they were about 10 pounds. And that was probably like 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago. I could really overfeed these guys and make them big, but we're not gonna do that. We just feed them enough, just enough, man. They don't really eat a whole lot. They probably get a couple pieces of chicken a day, and maybe a hamburger here and there, a little bit of dog food, and a lot of mother's attention. So what I'll say, these guys are what you want to see in puppies. If we were to put milk in their food and really have them competing, they'd be a lot bigger. That's the heater in the background. That thing loud, right, y'all? But don't worry, where we going next, it's gonna be a brand new heater. So it's gonna be real funny, man. Because after these guys right here get big, it's over. And the one thing I want to say is a lot of people got big dogs when it comes to the XL game, but all of their dogs they don't have the look. A lot of these dogs don't have the look when it comes to as far as like bully look. Your dog has to look like a bull. You know what I mean? Your dog gotta be a bull. Thick, muscular, bone, mass, all that. You know what I'm saying? Your dog has to be a bull. These are females. It was funny, I ran into the cops the other day with my dogs, and the cops kept saying, he looks good, referring to the dogs. And in my mind, I'm thinking, these are females. These are not even males. But to everyone that sees my dogs, they see that my dogs are really big and nice, but they haven't seen the competition. And the competition has even bigger and even nicer dogs. So you want to be able to know where you stack up against the competition. And that's the beauty of competition. Seeing others, I already know what they have. So, it will be easy to compete or outproduce them. Just do better than what they're doing. And what I see here is my dogs are better. I cannot stand American bullies with snouts, with long noses. I hate it. I don't like the word. If anyone ever calls your dog a pit bull, that's a sign that your dog has a long snout or skinny features. No one should be asking if your dog is a pit bull. If they're asking if your dog is a pit bull, if they're referring to your dogs as pit bulls, that means you need to switch your shit up. And what you basically want is you want dogs like this that mature and get even thicker, even buller. And these are females with a lot of different bloodlines, culminated together. Nice different amount of bloodlines, but our bloodlines have finally produced what we knew that it could produce. And these are females. So I can just put these females with some nice males. And, you know, the males, they can't have snouts. I hate snouts. Long ass noses on a dog. Long ass legs on the dog. I don't like any features. If anybody mistakes that dog for a pit bull, I don't like that. I like a bull. And that's what we have here today, ladies and gentlemen. Bulls. Straight up bulls. Let me give you a vertical. They done peed it out and pooed it out in here. We're going to throw all this shit in the trash and give them all new stuff to destroy. That's what they do. They piss shit out, shit on things. You give it to them one day, they piss it out one day flat. It is what it is. It's dogs. But you see, they clean. They clean. But yeah, we producing that shit. And we're just gonna make sure we breed dogs without snouts. Dogs that don't look like mastiffs with extra droopiness. We might do some droopiness, but we definitely ain't gonna do no long noses. No long noses. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff in the works, man. A lot of stuff, man. So right now we just focusing on the business of it all. Getting a better facility. Better facilities. And better business, you know, all that kind of shit. Just better business. Better everything. We're gonna start with the dog. So we ain't really been making too many videos or doing too much. Because we just been busy, man, taking care of the pups. Filling out apps, trying to find different spots. So just remember, man, everybody that don't like to improve their business practices, you're not going nowhere. Anybody that don't want to improve their facilities, you won't be going anywhere. You know, eventually, everybody gonna have your crappy dogs in their camp. And the same people you cheat, you do little cheap shit with, is gonna be your competition. You know, you gotta put yourself in. You gotta put yourself in with in a different class, a class of your own. And I'm glad I'm learning who I can rely on, who ain't gonna answer the phone when you call, who gonna be there when you need them, who's really about this dog shit, or just in it for themselves, or in it for the look. Who really wants to do these dogs? I'm learning you're just on your own out here. You know what I mean? You're on your own, but once you start producing them dogs, the dogs speak for themselves. The dog speak for itself. You ain't gotta say shit. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Dog speak for itself. That's 6 weeks. 6 weeks, y'all. But say no more, man. You see what it is. You see what it is, man. We going to the top. We're going to the top, baby. You know, facilities is about to get better. Lighting gonna get better. Dogs already got better. And we not playing around no more, y'all. We not playing around anymore. Always improve your camp. Improve, improve, improve. You know, a lot of people got these dogs, man. They got some nice size on them, man, but they got them damn snouts on them. You know, or they got too much mastiff in it, or too much white in it. Or when you take a picture of a dog, yeah, whatever I want to say is, like when you take a picture of a dog, you can make a bully that's 80 pounds look like a bully that's 100 pounds. Or you could make a bully that's 100 pounds look like a bully that's 150 pounds. Or vice versa. You can have a bully that's 150 pounds, but he look like he about 60 pounds because of the shape and the linkiness of these dogs. You know, it's all about that girth and that body on that damn dog. You know what I mean? That girth, that body. That's what it's all about. And that's what we doing here at Carl Kennels, baby. We producing them dogs with that girth. We producing them dogs with the bully. What the hell is this? Just found a magnet just stuck in between where you close the damn gate at. Oh, I've never seen this. But yeah, we producing them dogs now, y'all. Now they want to eat their chicken, but it's almost time for their mom to come in, and their mom gonna eat their food. But they had macaroni and cheese for breakfast, so they probably full. But yeah, we got the back shortened. You know, we got everything right in these puppies right here. They just came out like that. It wasn't nothing really that I did. It was just a combination of Bishop's blood mixed with my blood produced these dogs. You know, thick, square heads, thick bodies. We're going to weigh them at 8 weeks. We're going to wait. We're not going to overdo it. We're going to see what they are. But I'm guessing, oh, that was the magnet that go to the bottom of this. I'm guessing that they're about, I don't know, 13 pounds, 12 or 13 pounds. Which means they'll be about $1.20. Because their mother is 100 pounds. And they're bigger than their mother at her age. They're bigger than their mother. So, with that being said, and the funny thing is they got the same structure as their mother, but more structure than their mom and more bone. More structure and more bone than their mom had. So I already know what to expect. That fur is just vicious. You know, no hair missing on the head. Their attitudes are really nice. They don't eat a whole lot. I didn't think they were going to walk at first because they were so fat. In reality, I got to weigh these guys. I'm not sure how much they weigh at this point. But we there, y'all. We done made some dogs, man. And it's been a ramble. But what I want to say is, you know, I'm going to run through it all. Always improve when you can. Whenever you have the chance to. If you produce an XL American Bullies, they better look like XLs. So what that means is XLs got to look like standards. Standards got to look like pockets. Pockets got to look like XLs. XLs got to look like pockets. Everybody got to look the same. It's just got to be a difference in the height. So for all you people that think y'all got some good dogs, as you see right now, QB and Kennel is doing a breeding with Shamrock to try to get that muscle tone blood. He's trying to produce a Klaus. Klaus is the dog that is, you know what I'm saying? I talked about this already. Klaus got that blood in him. That muscle tone, that Klaus got that blood in him, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Klaus is basically a muscle tone dog, XL muscle tone dog, or XL Golly line, or XL Dax blood. But right here, we already got regular XLs. What I mean by that is if we got XLs that already have the look of a bully, you know. And we already did a breeding with that same Shamrock, Muscle Tone, Mr. Bean, Muscle Tones Magoo, Lucky Luciano. We already did a breeding with that, and we already locked in with that. So it would be nothing for us to really link up and breed with that blood and produce more of a thicker dog. Now these dogs may not end up that tall, so we might not really want to go that route if we're trying to go XL with it. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, we can link up with that muscle tone and that shamrock blood. Basically, we got shamrock, all kind of shamrock on top and bottom, 3-time shamrock dogs that we can breed with. So once we put all that with this, we're getting a thicker dog. And then if we want to raise it up tall, we can raise it up tall. Or everybody that got those tall, lanky Mastiff dogs with those long ass snouts can breed with our dogs and bring it into their program. Because we're just going to wide body them. And what that means is we're just going to Bugatti them, Ferrari them, Corvette them, just make them wider and thicker. And see that bone. You should see that shit. And what I want to say is, by us breeding our dogs that got more XL blood in them, when we breed with that muscle tone blood, if we do that, because if these guys are really tall, then we don't really necessarily have to do that. But if they if they're too short, then we don't want to do too much of that. But if they're tall, that'll be perfect for us. And even if they're not tall, it'll still be perfect for us to breed with that blood because these dogs are wide body. Taller, got longer blood and more elongated features. So when we put that muscle tone on here, if we put some muscle tone on here, it's going to be even bigger than the muscle tone stuff itself and more exaggerated features because these dogs have more XL blood in them. But, it's a complicated equation. Just know that our dog's going to be thick as shit. Thick as shit, y'all. We ain't got the best facilities, but we damn sure got some of the best dogs. And when the top kennels see these dogs, they going to know we ain't playing in this motherfucker.